What's up, geeks and gamers? My name is Drementfh, and welcome to Thorium Gaming. And it's time to hop back in and deal with some Blood and Jade. So I did try to record this for last week, and things went horribly wrong with my sound recording, so it didn't end up coming out. So I do have some foreknowledge being forearmed, so there is that, but we're going to deal with it as we go along. Try not to abuse it too much. So we've been trying to defend Cathay and keep everything in line up here. I mean, we got orcs, Skaven. And I have no idea if this is actually destroyed or if it's just, you know, taken over by Skaven. So we'll see. We do have an objective to assassinate or wound like a clan Creasor. So I'm guessing that is Skaven. So what we're going to do is we're going to send Fengma down to the southwest, and she's going to get some more reinforcements this turn, I think. I mean, the Gunpowder Road only lets us recruit 2 units per turn. And we're going to use that to get some Jade Lancers. As for Miao Ying, we're going to move towards the Dragon Gate to keep an eye on anything going over the northern barrier. I mean, the Yusak are kind of a pain, but we don't really have to worry about them too much. Not yet, anyway. And we do have to upgrade all of our buildings, but we can also get ourselves an Astromancer if we're smart about it. So we can get the Celestial Tower first, and that eventually leads us over to Terracotta Sentinels and Wuxing War Compasses. I've never used either of them, so we'll see how that works out, but Alchemist would... or Astromancer? Astromancer would definitely be a good addition to Miao Ying's army. And we have an undecided skill point on Shun Guo. It's hard to say. We'll give him the Will of Dragons right now, because leadership is important. And we'll keep the compass on the Celestial Lake for now, because we kind of need it. And we have an upgrade option here. Now, what are we researching? We are researching Alchemic Mortar, which is a neutral. Yeah, it's a neutral technology. But we are 2 points into Yang. So, we need a Yin building to kind of balance that out. So we'll grab that. And then hopefully we'll be able to get others as we go along. It becomes a little bit easier to balance our harmony later on when we have more structures. But we'll deal with that as we go by. So Miao Yang's going to keep an eye up here while we send Fengma down to the southwest to try and shore up this area. We'll see how it works out for us. I mean, chaos is chaos, so you never know. I mean, we do have the Blessed Dread, Clan Eshin, some Savage Orcs. Blessed Dread is the real pain. There's even some Vampire Coast and some Vampire Counts down in the southeast portion of the country right now, but yeah. So we encountered a faction too. Alright, so we got a warrant of trade for Shun Guo. Cargo sale value and income from trade tariffs. Saberskin are gone. He got a warhorse too, because he successfully completed his run. Fengma's going to run down this way, and it does look like this is going to be rats. So we are going to have to deal with the rats as we go along, but we're going to get the Jade Barracks and some more money coming in.
The majestic defender.
Miao Ying.
Don't even think about it.
That kind of worries me. Village being right there is a little scary. So you've got 5 peasant archers, 2 Jade archer crossbowmen, 5 Jade archer warriors, and 3 peasants up there. So I guess if we go like that, that'll help us out a little bit. It's not too much of a stretch. And we can get the 3rd layer of stuff here in Pomei. Increase our abilities. That looks like it is a raiding camp that's formed up. little bit of unofficial intelligence. Let's look at Shunguo. We have better scales going on.
A tool of great efficiency.
Oh, he had 2 points to spend. Kind of want to get him hidden stores so that he recovers a little bit more. And we do have another caravan, but we only have 785 coin to send out. So he's returning. We go to 700. What's that get us for destinations? Karazakarak looks like the best one out there, and it goes green, green, and all the way in. Low threat levels and pretty secure roads there, so let's dispatch that. We can deal with it. I don't know why our camera zoomed all the way over there. Fengma apparently gained a level, but our caravan's going out and has a lot of archers, so we're good there. Kind of curious as to what that raiding camp is. I'm hoping it's not more barbarians from the north of the wall, but you never know. We will definitely take a non-aggression pact with our brother. Having the Iron Dragon kind of on our side is a good thing. We could engage the rats out here. Alright, so Wild Alchemist. We've done this one before, I believe. So we could execute the Alchemist for -8 corruption. 5 turns of 6 yin harmony. And it will also give us plus control. Let's just execute the Alchemist, because we don't really want to shift that hard. Our allies started construction of other things. Is it defeat an army? Assassination, wound, or kill? So no.
Master of Feng Shi.
But we will go to war with the rats. The rats are going to retreat, hopefully not within range of the city.
I demand their death.
And that is well outside of our need to fight at range.
Fight in perfect harmony.
We lost a few troops, so we'll take Venerate. Oh, Quicksilver armor.
Descended from celestial glory.
Yeah, nice. So it's speed and armor. Like that.
Dragon-blooded Shogunga.
Oh, let's encircle that. That will definitely be a fight. It's all Skaven slaves and Skaven slave slingers. So if we fight that... Oh, they got some clan rats as the garrison, but it's not too much. And I'm not seeing any chaos forces. Let's go over to our research though, because we're going to want to go... We are 1 point into Yang, so what's a Yin ability that we can get? Fletching Mentors. That'll help balance us out and get our archers a little bit more. Village is just on the other side of the Great Bastion right now. Oh, I kind of want to take Miao Yang out there.
Sent by the Emperor.
But, oh, it's going to have to wait at least a turn. That's a lot of Screamers of Tzeentch. Warriors of Chaos with Halberds for Tzeentch. I'm pretty sure, yeah, they got Doom Knights in there too. So, that's a lot of barriers to deal with. He's even got a spawn of Tzeentch. And it's hard to deal with. So see how that works out. I mean, Village themselves is hard to fight. Lots of hit points, lots of attack rating. It's just a nightmare scenario. So I don't really want to fight them like that, but we'll see how it works. We'll let the turn go. We'll see if the Shrine of the Alchemist comes out and gives us a fight that we got to go through. If it does, we'll have a nice, decent fight. We should be able to outshoot them, and we should be able to, well, run our Jade Warriors in.
Nangao's defenses are lowered.
Who are you allied with and who are you at war with? So you're at war with the Savage, yeah, all the bad guys that we're fighting. Yeah, we'll accept that. It looks like the rats kind of got hit and decided to go away. Alright, so the brick in the Bastion, we can either take 2,000 gold and -3 leadership for Miao Ying, or we can return it and gain +3 control for the local province. Selfless leader is awesome. And we're getting ambushed? Oh, that's not good. I'm tempted to do the auto-resolve because, well, this fight can't be that dangerous. So, yeah, it's just Noblars and 1 Saber-Dust Pack and 1 Man-Eater. So, not even really worth the time or effort to fight it.
The celestial Miao Ying.
So Miao Ying could go out and we could go and hit the Dragon's Crossroad, but we don't know where Village went.
My siblings conspire against me.
So we'll go out there for a turn at least. It's Chaos Wastes.
I will make my father proud.
It's kind of weird that this is actually owned by the Imperial Wardens, but it's Chaos Attrition out there. It's really great that they can split provinces like that. Just a little annoying overall. Oh, we'll get Inspired Marksmanship for Jin Gongye
Surely,
for this time.
from the dragons.
And our Terracotta Graveyard can get upgraded. And the rats are running off. Brom kind of got sent out. Oh, and there is the USAC.
Spill that.
Be a Pyrrhic victory to auto-resolve it. But it looks like Sheng Yi. The Trader Lords we're not even allied with, are we? Let's continue circling. I want to see if we are... Got a military alliance with them or something?
No time on
Oh, we don't even have a non-aggression pact with them.
plainly.
And they're at war with the Western provinces. But if we do this right, we should be able to let them take it. Oh, we'll take the damage. I'd rather have that larger army in here.
Most wise.
And I want to see what the USAC do. If we have to pull back, we have to pull back. I'm not really too worried about the Ratmen that much. Skaven aren't that bad, aren't that big of a deal for right now, at least on this western front.
You are yet to transgress against Cathay.
No, we'll take a trade agreement with Greasus. A little bit of extra cash in our pockets. So what we'll probably end up doing is destroying the Dragon's Crossroad, and then backing out to the other side of the Bastion. Make him waste more of his troops rebuilding the Crossroad. So Ostermark is gone, the Sword of Cain has been claimed. Let's go down here and see what the USAC did. So it looks like he might try to go up here to go to Wenchang.
Love is in doubt.
Did he move that any closer?
Mantle them.
It's a tough call. I mean, Pyrrhic Victory kills off everything in that army. But we're actually going to break the siege.
Wind shape.
And then we're going to move over here.
Sent by our ancestors.
Foolish thing, no!
If we can either draw the rats out, or if we can deal with the USAC coming in. That's what's really costing us right now. Maybe we can get a peace treaty with them?
Demand Warpstone!
No. Not at the moment, but that's fine. Where is Miao Ying? We don't want our caravan, we want Miao Ying the Storm Dragon. So we'll move up to here, because I still do not know where Village is. He hasn't crossed the Bastion. Kind of hard to figure out where the enemy is going in this sense, but we'll deal with it. It's fine, we're good. I know we're going to try and fight a lot more battles manually for this particular Let's Play,
Do not
but...
forget that I
Oh,
am
Burning
our
Wind.
Emperor's favored.
Yeah, you know what? You're working with the West too, so we're good. Shrine of the Alchemist is done, and Brahm is moving up here, that's fine. There's the USAC. Now, they've got a lot.
It shall please the dragons.
So if we bump up here,
Serve and honor
we could
your
get a couple of
principles.
halberds
Service is every
and some
Cathayan's
crossbowmen with shields. Kind of use those as a center line, but we need to see where the USAC are going to go. We should be out of range of their movement, and we're range to defend both of our cities.
The Emperor's chosen daughter.
I know the USAC have more than one
Only
city.
of the great Bastion.
Yeah, that's not even really worth fighting.
We shall resist.
Let's sack it, because it's attached to the red fortress. That's gonna tilt our camera. Siege corruption, level control, collected income. It's not actually hurting their control that much, but it's a good way to get a little bit of cash.
Is our watchword.
Miao Ying can come back on this side of the Bastion.
Pride is not
Nangao's doing okay.
No, you failed.
Wonder if they'll... Nope, 154 on the treaty, so we'll just allow it to go on to the next turn. It's this army right here that I'm worried about. So we might have to fight it on the next round, and that's going to be a little bit tougher. I mean, it shouldn't be too tough, but well, we can't join that war just yet. It's like one of the last armies to actually move. Okay, we are in harmony right now. Where can we get to if we ambush? Let's go here and see if we can ambush. It's got an 80% chance to ambush, and that would really help us out. Oh, Miao Ying hasn't moved yet. So that's fine. I have no idea where Village ended up. Probably went up to the Fortress of Eyes. It's so tempting to just run all the way up there. But I don't want to expose Miao Ying to too much chaos corruption just yet. And if we go over to administrative subsidies, peasants and all their forms are going to be okay, like 5% cheaper. We have lots of money though.
Lord of Yin and Yang.
If it wouldn't put us so far out of balance, I'd grab another lord, but it kind of would. So let's see if our ambush gets off. I mean, it's got an 80% chance to pull the USAC in if they come up this way. And yeah, we'll take a treaty with the Iron Dragon any day of the week. Eventually we want to confederate them. Right now, it's really going to come down to whether or not the USAC come through here, and we should be getting our Alchemist and our Astromancer ready for Miao Ying's army. The sooner we get that up, the sooner it'll start leveling. And there we go. We could auto-resolve it, but that would be a close victory. They do have a fair amount of shooting, but we're going to fight that. And hopefully it will allow us to use our Flame Wall or whatever other spell Sang Ma has at this point. I don't know if she actually has any. I think she's still level 1. It'll allow us to do a significant amount of damage to these guys. I mean, we can send our Jade Riders, or Jade Lancers, I should say, down right into the flank and take some of these hunters out. I think the only things really threatening here are the horsemasters and the spears? Halberds, great weapons, marauders? I think those are spears. But if we set up and start shooting, we should be okay. As soon as the battle decides to load. It's nice that we actually got an ambush off for a change. I very rarely use the ambush stance, and I don't know why. I should on the races that are better at it. Like, Skaven obviously use it constantly.
Wind and fire! Wind and fire!
Take skirmish off for them.
Conquered.
Alright. So all their horse masters are at the back. We can't set up our horses over here. We can just turn them around and run them right into the hunters, hopefully.
Crossbowman!
But if we set up our infantry, like so, they'll shoot them to high heaven. And hopefully Fengma can do a little bit of good. We do have Breath of the Dragon, but we don't have the Firewall, which is what I was kind of hoping we would have. So we're going to pause right away and see what we can do about hitting multiple people with that. And for our Lancers, they're going to charge into
We fight not only for our lives, we fight for our
their Hunters.
honor.
Order and balance.
The Hunters are getting overrun pretty hardcore.
Master of the winds.
It's basically going to come down to out shooting them.
Jade Lancers.
For the Emperor.
Now shooting them is pretty much how we're going to have to go with it.
Born of dragons.
Also, by using our magic to take out big clumps of them while we're able to.
For the Emperor. Jade Warriors. The Celestial Faithful. Praise the Dragon.
I got Marauder Horsemen up there. If we can charge those infantry in, that'd be good.
Warriors, at once.
And we just gotta make sure that Fengma doesn't get wounded in this.
Wind and fire.
Ready to rule. I become death.
She's not doing too bad. Our Lancers are getting chewed up, though. That's a little bit
Shogun sorcerer.
Jade
unfortunate.
crossbow. Marching as one.
Turn those archers and get them shooting.
Crossbowman. Warrior crossbow.
Descendant of dragons. This is the way.
I just gotta get in range for this spell, too. Plus our archers are gonna deal with them pretty easily.
To battle.
I will save off on the Jade Shield for now.
Jade warriors.
Order and balance.
And our Ghost Warriors are doing okay.
Sound the retreat.
We summon the wind.
Defenders of Cathay.
Warriors. Defend the realm.
Stone and steel.
Jade Lancers. Anything for Cathay.
Deal with those Marauder Spearmen. rip into those regular marauders too.
They must fall.
Give her a Jade shield to help her out.
Move in formation. Praise the dragons.
I extremely dislike how they got behind us up on that hill.
By celestial decree. Crossbowmen, march in ordered ranks.
It's okay, we'll deal with it.
Fire in the blood.
There's the army loss penalties and the victory, so we're going to take it. Still a close victory. I think we would have lost fewer troops than auto-resolving it, though, so that's okay. And our halberds were kind of the heroes of this one, and our Jade Warrior crossbowmen with shields. Our lancers did a lot of damage, but they took a lot of damage, so... yeah. It was a decent ambush, at least. See if any of their forces recover after the end of the battle. I mean, they only have 428 left. So now we heavily outnumber them instead of being outnumbered. And we can venerate to increase our recovery rate. Oh, we got a Swordmaster, so Jade Warriors and Jade Warrior Halberd units are cheaper. Our caravan's done. Got a statue of Jar. Chaos Corruption, yay. Now, where did... faction encounter war declared. Ah, there he is.
Dragon-blooded Shogunga.
So I had to go all the way over here towards the Shrine of the Alchemist. Which is fine. But Feng Ma got a massive upgrade by getting us the Wall of Wind and Fire. That is huge.
It is mine by
It's a really awesome spell. So now we don't actually have the room in Miao Ying's army to put another hero in, but we do in Feng Ma's. So now we're going to be pushing out of Harmony again. Do we want to go with sure-footed? Yeah, that's leadership for all of our forces. So Hu Kang is going to become part of our forces. I can do scouting for Feng Ma.
The Storm Dragon.
And yeah, we're going to have to try and scout out what's going on up here. If the Fortress of Eyes is unoccupied, maybe we'll attack it. Anything to lower the Chaos Corruption. I mean, Fortress of Eyes does not have a big garrison, so we'll have to deal with it. And we'll get that there.
A gift from the dragons.
And we can afford the Jade Blood Sorcerer's Temple, which is going to be awesome. And we can get extra iron. And extra money coming in. That's cool. Oh, that was our Celestial Tower. I was like, why don't we only have one? And then, yeah, that's why we only have one. And 6 turns we'll be able to upgrade Nangao to a bigger city, which will help. But we do have a caravan available, and we have the money to fully supply Shungguo wherever he decides to end up going. Karazakarak is still the best option there. Well, Reichland has the ability, but there's a massively high bandit threat here. Altdorf, it's only 400 extra, and this goes over a lot of easy routes, so we're gonna have to dispatch it that way.
The Bastion can never be breached.
And that's gonna do it for this turn.
Most wise.
We don't have the 4 grand to upgrade our garrison there. I do want to see what the USAC try to do here. They try to push forward again, we're going to have to fight them again. I'm really hoping that we can catch them in a situation where they're at an extreme disadvantage. That ambush was good, but we can do it again. That would be nice. Yeah, you've got a trade agreement with pretty much everyone we like, so we'll be good there.
No harmony in the
And we are in Yang now because of our hero, and it looks like they're pulling back, which is definitely good for us. The Dissenter Lords of Jinshen aren't doing too badly either.
Indeed.
What's their strength rating compared to
Conduct
ours?
yourself with clarity and
They're
haste.
81, we are 28. I think before we pick a fight with them, we're going to increase
Child
Fengma's
of
army a
night.
little bit more.
I wield the celestial. The heavens will provide.
Which means we'll grab another set
Certainly is a
of
privilege.
archers and another set of halberdiers. Which would be good.
Miao Ying.
Now Yin can advance up
Sent
here
by
for a
the
minute.
Emperor.
I'm not seeing village anywhere, and that's what I'm kind of worried about.
My siblings conspire against
And we can upgrade this to... actually... No, I'll go over that one. There we go. Since we already have that somewhere else.
So be it.
Oh, I guess we have to be military alliance to further upgrade that outpost. Can we get that? No, we can't. So I guess that doesn't really matter right now. We can upgrade our Jade barracks there and our goods emporium. And we are in one Yang Harpy, so we need a Yin building. And I think we're going to go with that one. Now to put us back into balance once it's built.
I will
That
make
should
my
do good.
father proud.
Miao Yang might take a little bit of chaos attrition going up all the way over here. Fortress of Eyes, though. Don't know where the Volary is, but we might actually take. No, it's uninhabitable climate for the chaotic wastelands. Growth is lowered severely, so is control. It's just too much of a pain to deal with, so we'll deal with that in a minute.
I yearn for my true form.
Now, hopefully our caravan doesn't get ambushed at all along its route. It'd be nice to send them out and just not have to worry about them for a change, but you never know how it works out. It's not like we're having to defend the Great Bastion constantly right now. But breaking down some of the chaos stuff out here would be nice. The Dimmed Suns is going to war with the Celestial Loyalists. We gotta be a good ally. So the Savage Orcs that are down here to the southeast are now a giant pain in our butt. Okay, so we're back in harmony, which is really good for all of us, all the things. Miao Ying, you can start moving up here. Now, Ironstorm, are you vassals to anyone? No. But
Descended
Fengma
from celestial glory.
can start moving towards Kunlan. I mean, it may not be there for much longer. I don't know. Yeah, Eshen's at war with them too, so we'll see. Oh, kind of want to ignore it for now.
My honor to serve. Fortune can be woven.
Give some
We
leadership
shall
to the
please
army.
dragons.
Move here, and then we might go after the Dissenter
I
Lords. So
will
we'll
not
get
tolerate sloth. Service is
another
every
few.
Cathayan's duty. Celestial ancestors.
I saw cannons available in that list, and I keep forgetting that we have access to cannons.
Efficiency and harmony.
Oh, do we really want to sacrifice a set of halberds to get... I think that's what we're actually going to do. We're going to get a cannon, because cannons are awesome. And we're going to leave the compass on the Celestial Lake for now. I know, not the most exciting push forward right now, but we're getting there. We're getting there. Miao Ying can keep doing stuff outside the Great Bastion, and Fengma can do stuff inside of Cathay. See how it works out. It's funny that most of the Jade here is actually just Warpstone, but we'll deal with that later on. You have a trade agreement with the West and with the other people that we're trying to be friends with, so yes. Then we can go after the Dissenter Lords of Jinxing. Wow, yeah, that's a poison augment. Ooh, it's actually really cool. It's, Dragon Empress. Nice. So dynastic finishing will be our next one. Lord recruit rank and recruit rank for caravan masters. Now Miao Ying, you are going to go and assault the Fortress of Eyes. And you could assault right now, but are you going to keep taking... You're going to be taking attrition the entire time.
Witness my power.
So do we do this without the... Without the siege weapons, that's a difficult fight. 10 turns. What is the garrison here? Yeah, it's not too great. I mean, we're gonna have to just fight it, because they've got one hero, one set of Chaos Warriors, which is bad, but the rest of it's really easy to fight. So yeah, we're gonna have to destroy this and then get into encamp stance for the next turn. This will be our last little hurrah of the episode, though. Hopefully it doesn't take much longer than about 10 minutes, but you never know. We'll see. Sometimes I do these things weird. And the Puppets of Misrule. At least there's no Tzeentchian-themed units in this city yet, which is pretty awesome. And it's only the artillery towers that are going to be doing damage to us on the way in, I think. I don't know if the horsemen can actually throw their javelins over the walls or not, but with any luck they can't, and that'll make everything a lot easier for us. Big thing is going to be getting Miao Ying to hit things on top of the wall as quickly as possible, especially these Chaos Warriors. That's Miao Ying's kind of bread and butter right now, while our Jade Warriors get up to the walls.
Find harmony.
Peasant archers! Praise the dragons!
Fight as one.
Alright, so there are 2 towers here. Insert Lord of the Rings reference now. I'm almost tempted to come down here. There's more towers, but there's more places where our troops could get up onto the walls. So that's what I think we're going to do. And let's pause real quick to see what we're dealing with. So all of our foot troops are going to get to the walls as quickly as possible. Let's advance our archers up to do some damage to them. We just got to wait for Miao Ying to be able to transfer herself into her dragon form, and then we can go after the Chaos Warriors. So 16 seconds, and then she'll be able to go all for full rar munchy munchy. Wow, our metallurgist just got herself hurt. That was entirely unexpected. I guess this is kind of a blind spot.
The storm wind blows.
And we can't target up on the walls for that, but we can right here. Killing off even a few of those Chaos Warriors is a definite bonus. that's our own unit. What are you doing? Can you stop that? No, too late. Already just destroyed our Spirit Warriors just got hit by our own spell because I am not paying attention like I should be. Alright, we can still do something up on the walls right now if we wanted to, but right here looks like a good place to drop that. Yeah, that's a good set of Marauders that just got smoked. These Chaos Warriors aren't holding up too well. Meaning against our Ghost Warriors and against Miao Ying, they don't really stand much of a chance, but just toss Gehenna's Hounds over there. And they're really following Miao Ying. Essentially, once the Chaos Warriors start breaking, we're good. Let Miao Ying heal herself a little bit.
Spears!
Warriors! Thoughts in harmony.
See if we can get our
Guided by ancestors.
Jade Warriors down here.
With infinite pride! The Storm Dragon! Strike them down! Long spears!
Wind and fire.
Okay, our archers are doing a fair bit of damage there. Just the peasant bowmen, I think. Yeah, peasant archers. I got a feeling this one's going to be over here pretty quick.
Sent by dragons!
Yeah, some of their troops went on the outside. Are they trying to get to our ladders to get back in?
The celestial faithful. I go where I will.
And our peasants are getting attacked by those wolves.
Shaper of steel.
I'm wondering why they haven't suffered the armory loss penalty yet, but should be any moment now. I guess we can kind of just speed it up. Just finishing off these wolves and a little bit more shooting. There's the army loss penalty. So a decisive victory instead of a close one that would have been the auto-resolve. I think it was close anyway. We only lost 105 soldiers, which, well, tragic for their families, is not too bad overall. Miao Ying just tore through them. That's why you don't anger the Storm Dragon. Yeah. So that's the thing that happened. We're going to raise this city, too. Try and deny the Puppets of Misrule any more power than they could possibly have. Every time they have to reinforce, it's better for us. It's going to be one turn of attrition out here, but that's fine. Sacking it would give us a lot of money, but we don't really need the money. Well, there's less attrition now because we got a Silk Weaver.
The Storm Dragon.
And yeah, that's pretty much it. These guys are up here. Lothar and Dekasor.
Favored daughter.
Hard to see what they're going to do. Master of Storms gives Earthblood a lot more use. Reinforced Bastion we don't really need right now. Poser of Chaos. Ward save for our entire army against Norska, Warriors of Chaos, and Demons of Chaos. That's really good. But these two affect us overall against everything, but we are up here right now. So let's go Poser of Chaos.
The
That'll
tempest
help while we're up
grows
here, especially
ever
since we might get
stronger.
nailed by something else.
Dragon-blooded Shogunga.
We're gonna have to deal with the Savage Orcs, but I think Clan Eshin's gonna come over and deal with them, so I'm not sure what to do with Feng Ma right now. But I don't want to... Well, we're not at war with Eshin, so... Tough call. I think we're gonna fight the Dissenter Lords, but that's gonna be the first action next time. So that's going to do it for this week, guys. If you liked the video, please consider hitting that like button. If you'd like to join up with the 232, join me in this or other Let's Plays, just hit that subscribe button. And make sure you turn your notifications on so you don't miss when a new video goes out. And remember, guys, life is a game, so play to win. And until next time, take care.